I've worked with CAMHS a total of 3 times, aging from the age of about 4 to when you age out, so 18. When it came to needing help, the first time it wasn't a case of me knowing. I was 4 or 5, so my parents basically put me through things like speech therapy because I couldn't speak properly. The therapist decided, well, actually it's down to things like anxiety and something like that. So I was put into some group of people like me with anxiety issues and things like that. Third time, I've already basically been taught everything what CAMHS told me, and realised things were a bit out of whack. Like, I wasn't myself, and it's the only time I can say this, I think, I actually wanted to go to CAMHS. I went to my GP and just asked, because I was told by the mental health nurse I was seeing at the time that you could self-refer. Just like going to A&E and just say, I have this issue. It was exactly the same. It's just basically going back to knowing something, but also you're going somewhere that can help you. It wasn't about being scared per se, but it was admitting that you have an issue, admitting that there is a stigma attached to whatever you are going to be diagnosed with. It's okay saying, oh, everyone feels anxious at times or everyone gets down at times, but if you feel down, you've been feeling down for like longer than a few days, then that is a time to say you may need some help. If you're anxious about just opening the door, what will happen? If it feels like it's not normal, or it like this anxiety is actually normal, then there's a time to seek help. Because like, if it becomes normalized, then it's just gonna get worse. I've been through the mental health system so many times that it's obviously never too late to seek help, because like we're, I think, such a lucky point where we can seek help from at least 5 or so years old. Of course, it's never too late. Like, even if you're past the age of 18, there's always the adult side of things, but CAMHS will see you first, and they'll get you used to how the mental health services work. Then you can be transferred over, and you can just go from speaking to one person to speaking to someone else. It might sound stupid, someone actually saying that you might need help, and like, here are a few places, but saying that, it also is quite stupid not to listen and not seek help, because at the end of the day, it's playing with your life. CAMHS has helped me quite a bit in like lots of different ways. So one of the things is I have selective mutism that is mainly triggered by things like anxiety, and I'm speaking in front of lots of cameras. Like, I may be stammering a bit, but that's kind of normal to me. There are also things like me understanding that when I have a dip in my mental health, what to do next, how to get it back up. I understand how to look after me, as well as trying to make sure everyone around me is like mentally good, happy. It got to a point where I was actually able to help teach CAMHS, help other people. So I was able to give back. That's how much they were able to help me. And I think they've learned from some of the stuff I've taught, and now helping even more people. What more can you ask for? In my spare time, I do a lot of canoeing and kayaking. I do some reading. I do try and learn new things. Like, at the moment, I'm trying to learn some new languages. And then I've try and do other like mindfulness bits, like just trying to listen to music, not actually through headphones or anything, but just simply listening to music. Things like that are just kind of nice to take a break away from things.